5 minutes ago, the Supreme Court in London didn't just witness a testimony, it witnessed an execution when legendary investigative journalist Tom Bower stood before the judge and uttered two words, Operation Cuckoo. The entire courtroom descended into absolute chaos. Prince Harry sat frozen, his face drained of color, looking like a man whose soul had just been ripped away. And Meghan Markle? She didn't fight back. She didn't sue. She fled the courtroom in tears, her carefully constructed facade crumbling before the world's eyes. Welcome back to Viral Gavel. Today, we are not talking about gossip. We're talking about the end of the Sussex brand. Tom Bower, a man known for executing reputations with surgical precision, has just exposed what he calls the dirty divorce contract. This isn't about bridesmaid dresses. This is about alleged national fraud. It is about a hidden record of overlaps between Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's ex-husband, Trevor Engelson, overlaps that, according to Bower, have been buried for over a decade. For years, many suspected there was a secret too big to tell. Today, that secret allegedly walked straight through the doors of the High Court. Harry believed he was fighting for privacy. But Bower suggests he may have been fighting to protect a genetic lie he never even knew existed. Do not look away. By the end of this video, we will open the so-called cuckoo file and examine why Buckingham Palace has allegedly buried a DNA test in a wine cellar for 6 years. The truth, if these claims are accurate, is about to explode. To understand the devastation unfolding in courtroom number 7, we must turn our attention to the forgotten man in this saga. When Tom Bower spoke the name Trevor Engelson, a collective shiver ran through the royal legal team. Why? Because Trevor isn't just an ex-husband who can be dismissed and forgotten. He is the keeper of secrets. He stood beside Meghan for nearly a decade, from her struggling actor days to her first taste of fame on Suits. He knows every habit, every ambition, and, according to Bower, the darkest corners of her calculated rise to power. Bower highlighted one chilling detail that explains Harry's visible terror. The infamous FedEx divorce, according to multiple unauthorized biographies, including works by Andrew Morton, Meghan ended her first marriage with shocking coldness. She didn't fly home. She didn't have a conversation. She placed her diamond wedding ring in a box and mailed it back via FedEx. No note, no warning. A ninja divorce. Clinical. Final. Trevor was reportedly devastated, made to feel disposable, like something stuck to the bottom of her shoe. This story matters for one reason. Pattern. If Meghan could discard a man she loved for a decade once he no longer served her ambition, what makes Prince Harry believe he's immune? But this is where heartbreak turns into alleged conspiracy. And the years since Meghan became one of the most famous women on earth. Everyone has spoken. Her father, her sister, former friends, everyone. Except Trevor Engelson. He has never given an interview, never sold a story, never publicly spoken a single word against her. Why, according to Bower, this silence is not born of dignity. It is born of leverage. He claims the connection between Meghan and Trevor never truly ended. Bower alleges evidence of unusual communication patterns between 2016 and 2017, anonymous email accounts, and encrypted messaging apps. Why would a Duchess-in-waiting need encrypted communication with an ex-husband she supposedly cut off? The courtroom reportedly gasped when Bower suggested Trevor is not a ghost of the past, but a present danger. A man who, if he speaks, could rewrite royal history. What Bower presented next was not emotion, but timeline, a timeline showing alleged overlaps between the end of Trevor and the beginning of Harry. Overlaps centered in Toronto, far from palace oversight, hotel records, phone logs, testimony from former staff. According to Bower, during the critical window between Meghan's first meeting with Prince Harry in mid-2016 and their public engagement in 2017, her ties to Trevor may not have been fully severed. While Harry sent messages from London, Bower alleges Meghan may have been maintaining a safety net in Canada. Harry was the high-risk investment. Trevor was the proven asset, and then came the moment that changed everything. Tom Bower questioned not just loyalty, but lineage. He introduced a phrase that sent shockwaves through the courtroom. Operation Cuckoo, in nature, A cuckoo lays its egg in another bird's nest, tricking the host into raising a chick that isn't theirs. Bauer alleges Prince Harry may have unknowingly lived inside a similar deception. He highlighted anomalies surrounding Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor's birth, the absence of traditional royal doctor signatures, changes to the birth certificate, and unprecedented secrecy. Then came the most explosive claim of all. Bauer alleged that a genetic verification test was quietly conducted after Archie's birth, and that its results were sealed and stored deep within Buckingham Palace's wine cellar, accessible only to the highest-ranking royals. Why hide it? Because, according to Bauer, revealing the truth in 2019, amid the Prince Andrew scandal, could have triggered a constitutional crisis under the Ancient Treason Act of 1351. The palace, he claims, chose survival over transparency, and in doing so, they may have trapped Prince Harry in a glass cage of lies, defending a secret he never understood, protecting a truth that could destroy him. The silence of Meghan, the silence of Trevor Engelson, the silence of the palace. Together, they form the loudest accusation of all. If the truth were simple, a DNA test would have ended this years ago. The fact that these questions remain unanswered in 2026 tells its own story. Now the gavel is in your hands. Is Tom Bauer exposing constitutional fraud or destroying a family? Should the king open the safe or protect privacy at all costs? Type open the safe if you demand the truth. Type leave them alone if privacy matters more. This is Viral Gavel, and when that safe finally opens, we'll be here first.